go. Little wants to do that. I don't know. Hi, Laura. Thank you, honey. Oh, yeah, let's do one for the question. That seemed to kind of work nice last week or last time. And one for the list. So, April Fool's Live. Right? I don't know. What day is it? And what month? And it's you and me and all of the people. I am well. How are you doing? I'm signing you up, girl. Thank you so much for your generosity. And so what I've been doing is have this sort of, move all my rocks, having this side dry erase board as my question board. That kind of helps tune in with spirit. All right, and I will get a little lipstick or lip gloss. Are you trying to prank people? Really? I hate pranking people. I'm not very good at it, and I'm usually the pranky. I remember when we were kids, though, we tried to prank my dad, like put spaghetti in his shoes or whatever. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh, no. That would not work. My brother tried. It just did not. I mean, he was not amused at all. He knew better. My dad did not have a sense of humor with that kind of thing. Yeah, my only prank today was going to be not going live at all. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't have any silly things to do tonight. I just don't know. We can use my silly deck that I made. I just sitting right there. I'm like, hey, we could use this deck. Yes. We can do foolish readings, silly readings. I know it's scary when they don't have a sense of humor. I know, right? I was good last year, but was only successful with people from work. Yeah. Yeah. And I forgot to wear green on St. Patrick's Day, but nobody pinched me. Nobody pinched me. I need to write a song, like a country song. I don't have a love in my life to pinch me on St. Patrick's Day or to pull pranks on me on April Fool's or something like that. There, that's my April Fool's song. Country song. Because I'm a little bit country. Not really. I don't much like country songs. Don't much like them, but I try. Reminds me of Sandy and SpongeBob. She sang, I wanna go home, oh, oh, home, I wanna go home. And when I was stuck in New York, me and my daughter sang that, 'cause we wanted to go home. And a snowstorm kept us there. Well, I'm gonna give it a couple minutes. I'm gonna go run and get me a drink, and I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Well, we could wow, it's just me and you, Laura. That's cool. Let me see what kind of. Oh, there's retouch. Let's see. Do we have any fun features? You know what? They took away all the cool. They took away all the cool what filters. Nope. Yeah, that's what I want to highlight. Me saying they took away the fun filters. Nope. No more filters. Just what you see is what you get. Let me think. Let's see. What's this? Oh no, that's a shopping cart. Anyway. All right. So Laura, what's your question? So the what don't step on my stuff. Um the April Fool joke I'm gonna play on y'all tonight is I'm gonna just talk in a Texas accent all night long. Okay? Alright. As if I don't already, but I'm like really gonna twang it. Twanging it. I was twanging. Alright, so what's your question, Laura? What you want? You wanna go out? You want Is it so good? Is it like okay, now I'm or you know what? I could go Valley Girl if you want me to. Job security. Yeah, that's not too funny. Job security is not funny. Stop it! You're gonna knock over all my. Stop it, Poe. Well, he's doing that on purpose. Like he knew the spot to jump on to make noise and make mess. I got my fingernails over here. put them over here by Jesus. Jesus, take care of my fingernails. Okay. For you, it's job security. Yeah, I know. Am I funny? Well, you know what? There you go. Maybe if we just laugh about it, it'll go away and we won't have to worry anymore. That's what I do. I just avoid confrontation and I try not to even pay attention when things are happening bad. I just like, oh no, that's not really happening. Okay, I'm just teasing. I just want to plan for so many things, but my job has me on contract for September and I need to know if it's going to be longer. Mm-hmm. So, so you think they're gonna like swindle you or try to get you to stay past September? So let's write that down. Okay, what's the question? Will Laura's job keep her past September? Forcibly, like pin you to the chair and tie you down and say, you must stay or else, Laura. Life is like a box. You want me to say that? I know you do. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, so I just want to plan for so many things, but September never ends. So contract till September. Would Laura's job keep her past September? Wake me up when September. It used to be my most hated month. It was a very lean month. I don't know, like I was hawking jewelry in September quite a year as a mother trying to take care of kids, and I had a husband and we just didn't make a lot of money. That's what it was. We tried. We we tried. We had big goals and dreams, but we didn't make the same money as our ideas. So I get it. All right. So yeah, so will Laura's job keep her past September? Sit her down in that chair, hawking. Love it, but I hear you. Oh Lord, I hear you. Oh, yes. Oh Lord, grant me the courage. Oh Lord. There's another prayer. I'm not thinking of the serenity prayer. Oh, I know. My daddy, when we were kids, he had this big poster. I think it was my mom. Actually, my mama put it up for my dad. And it said something like, Dear God, please please help me to keep my big mouth shut. Something like that. I don't know. She, pretty much was trying to passively aggressively tell him, you got a big mouth, honey, and you need to keep it shut. That's my mama. She was passive and my daddy was aggressive. And I was somewhere in between. All right, didn't know that. See, it's funny what country does. It makes you like, get you in touch with your childhood, I guess. Okay, let's see, September. So past September, you know what, to be honest, Laura, I'm not trying to be like foolish, but I sense for everybody, like the collective, like April's supposed to be a really good month for everybody. So like thinking way past September, I don't feel like is that important. I feel like it's more important to think like the here and now. But we'll see, let's look into the cards. Hey, Wendy. Oh my God, I zoomed in. That's kind of fun though. We're live. Look, Wendy, we're live. Oh my God. All right. Thank you, Wendy, so much. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I'm being a bit foolish by having a Texas accent tonight. And if it really knocks you off, it makes you feel wrong. It seems like if you got a really serious subject matter, I can just like be quiet. But I just feel like, anything like if we just like laughed at life a little bit more, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Now, I'm trying to heart your donation, and I really appreciate you. You know what? You don't know how much I appreciate you. I really do. But I'm not. Oh, there goes a like. Now let's see if. Oh, there we go. Um. Oh my gosh. Well, this is gonna be a fun night because my screen is doing all kinds of crazy things. Down, girl, down. Get back into position. There you go. All right. Okay, Laura for this month. Okay, great, Wendy. I'm so glad that you don't mind because, sometimes tarot is serious, but tonight is going to be foolish. All right, but no, I'm going to give you some real answers or real clues, but in a lighthearted, let's just, try to see the humor in things kind of way. Okay, Wendy, I'm going to write you down. Thank you so much again for your $10. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're going to do Laura's reading. Let's see. What deck should we use? I feel like... Let's see. I don't have any like real joke decks. I wanted to get this one, but it costs like $60. I'm just like, I'm not buying any more tarot decks. Well, I don't really. I have light whimsical ones, but nothing like satire. I don't have anything that's satire. So but I do have this. You know what? I have this really cute. I'll use this for the April reading, and it's really cute. So I'm gonna use this one. It's fairies, whatever. Fairies are whimsical and funny sometimes. Yeah, they're funny. Whatever. Okay, sounds good. You at work this month. Okay. Let's rephrase that then. You at work. Well, okay, I'm going to ask a real quick question about September. Like, let me just do a little bit. Are you going to be, let's just do a yes, no. Are you going to be at work at this job past September? Let's just say yes or no. Is Lawyer going to be at this job past September? No, maybe, and no. It's a maybe and it's a no. It's like probably the way things are looking, probably not, maybe no. And I think that's a decent answer considering it's way in September and a lot can happen between now and then. So let's ask differently. Let's just say what's up next in job, like because one road can lead to the next, and by the time you know it, it's September and you're nowhere even near. Your life is totally different than it was right here. And hey, Miss Fred, Miss Elizabeth, I'm my April Fool's is just doing a Texas accent tonight, so I hope you don't mind. And if you do, I will definitely serious up for you. But I'm feeling foolish. Okay, so the real question is, what's work going to be like for you this month? Okay, work for Laura. And April. That'll be good. Okay. And I got plenty of stuff for that. Or hanging right around. Hi everybody. LOL. As someone who has a southern accent for real, I love it. I feel insulted by your comment. Like, you don't think I have, this is for real? Okay, I'm going to close the door so I don't make my son crack up and laugh every time he walks by. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, Terry. Okay, you're going to email me. That's great. So you're going to miss out on the southern accent for April Fool's tonight. That's okay too, but If you want me to do your reading, your private reading, in a foolish way, that's fine too. But if you don't, I understand. Oh, Scarlett had a birthday. Well, happy birthday, Scarlett. She's such a sweetie. All right, so back to Laura. Laura and work in April. This is the nice way of mustering up a joke for April Fools. And I don't know if I've ever been live on April Fool's Day. So I'm sure I've done some kind of reading. Hey, Divine Goddess, what is up? Divine Goddess, a member for 33 months. That is like forever. That is forever. Okay, Laura, work in April. Let's see, what is going on? What's going on? Okay, this is pretty good. We have, this is, okay, well, I'll figure out what that is. In this deck, they have different names. And then we've got the King of Hearts. That's good. Oh, look at that. You got the Lovers. What? And you got the Two of Leaves. All right. Very nice cards. So this card is, I think that's the Chariot. Yeah, that looks like the Chariot. And so that's really good because the Chariot's representing like travel and getting out and about. Work could have something to do with, business, like work trips, business travel. But it also can represent that it's like a victory thing. It's like triumph. Success. So you're gonna have a really successful month in work. And I don't know who this king is. He could be a lover. He could be a boss or family member. But because he's right next to the lovers, then it could be something more than a friend or family. But at the same time, we're asking for work, so it's real possible that this could be like a person that you're just feeling really like you're just feeling like you and this person are on the same, think eye to eye, see eye to eye, and you're thinking the same way. So this king is like he's all about wish, like whatever you wish for, it's certain. Like this is what I'm thinking, Laura. Like we put too much power in somebody else's hands. So that was my first vibe when you were saying, will work keep me longer than I want to be there? No, nobody can keep you. You have the power, girl. And I think that this month is going to show you that you've got the power in your hands. You manifest and you make it the way you want to make it. And so with the king, it's like this wish of certainty, of steadiness and maturity, and it feels like that your plans are coming in the way you want them to. Okay, thank you, Divine Goddess. Sachi. All right, so the lover is some very, very nice friends. It could be a lover, really. It could be a connection that feels like, effortless. Like somebody that you get along with so easy. You don't have to explain away everything. You don't have to always tell them, like, good, break things down for them. They just get you. Your words make sense to them. You don't have to like bring out the dictionary and show them, no, this word actually means this to me. And I'm sorry if you got it interpreted the wrong way. No, that doesn't happen with this card coming out. This means this person practically reads your mind and he knows or she knows exactly what you're thinking. But I'm feeling like it's a he, possibly. So Laura is saying, uh, very true. Plus, I need to get more confident because I'm good at what I do. Yeah, you are. You are so good. You are so good at what you do. So get confident. Just get it. Like, find it right there underneath these leaves. The leaves will show you that you are confident. And sing some confidence songs like, I have confidence in sunshine. I've got confidence in rain. That's from Sound of Music. Okay, so these fairies that are sitting under the leaves represent the swords. And so the two of swords is kind of like being in your head, back and forth, you know. Also though, the two of swords also represents like reaching beyond your mind, like sixth sense, like using your intuition instead of being in your mind and monkey mind and jumping all around in your brain and worrying and being distraught. Use that energy you got and channel it and focus, really pinpoint it into manifesting what you want instead of letting the outside world jumble up your brains and make your thoughts go bouncing around. You know, it's like it's important to like really like, okay, I'm gonna stop this now. Like, I am letting the outside world infiltrate my thoughts where I don't have control of it. But I do. I am my own boss. I have control of it. So then that's how you do it. You focus, you channel it into something that, or you channel it into your, like you're manifesting, you're channeling into your vision, what you want for yourself. What is that vision? And then you're seeing that vision as being triumphant. And it says right under that is your triumph. You are winning, you're successful. It's right there at your hands. You're just not giving yourself that credit that you have right there. For confidence songs, I like to sing I'm the best around to the tune of You're the best around. I'm simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I ever. That would be really egotistical if you sang it about yourself. It's a good song to sing to somebody else when you want to prop them up, but it's a little bit egotistical. I mean, you know, but I could change those pronouns and just really make myself feel good. Okay, so let's see. I really want to get one of these. This is not a silly deck, but it's a very profound deck. I like it. Let's see what the divine guidance here is from you. Cheryl Lee Harnish, she's like one of my first gurus ever. And she's so cool. She actually talked to me. It was like, it was very nice to actually talk to somebody I felt very, I don't know, amazed by. She makes this fractal art a long time ago. She made this fractal art and she came up with this deck, and it was pure divinity channeled through her. All right, I'm gonna figure out what these are. See, oh, maybe you got to pick a card here. You might be getting to pick a card, but before I do, I'm gonna just make sure these are good ones. Ooh, oh, I think this is yours because this is what. Okay, well, I'm gonna just look at the other ones real quick. It's exactly what I saw in my head. Isn't that funny? Pinpoint, target, staying focused. Wow, girl. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, can't wait to tell you. So, you got this one, number 16. Not like it matters. It didn't have any words on it. You don't know what this means, but I'll tell you what it means. It's on target. I just got through saying keep focused, didn't I? Keep yourself focused on the outcome, goal, or result that you're aiming for right now. Don't think about what you don't want. Think about what you do want. This card has come to you because you may be faltering or questioning yourself. Just let go of your doubts and fears. Your life and your goals are right on target. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded in your heart, and follow whatever intuitive nudging you may feel. Spirit is working with you on an energetic level to help you bring your dreams to fruition. And it all starts in April, girl. Whatever you weren't feeling before, I've been hearing this from all the like astrologers and psychics that whatever wasn't happening before, it's now finally happening in April for you. So, but I feel like I say that every month, but I promise you, the astrology this month is really nice. It's real easy. It's real happy. We have retrograde in March, so you're not expected to have a happy go of it the whole month. But Mercury goes direct on April 7th, and then the month just keeps getting better and better. And then you also have this one is called opening. And this is about your intuition, and that's what I was talking about too. Your intuition and psychic connection is open and flowing, allowing you to access higher realms of knowledge and understanding. Sometimes, because I was talking about your mind is really great, and that's why sometimes when people have great minds, they get stuck in it in just the mental capacity. But when that happens, all you got to do is find a way to shift it into the spiritual place of your mind. That's where you heal yourself. That's where you get out of that negative talk and the negative thoughts. And so sometimes when we receive guidance or information from these realms, it can be a bit confusing or unclear. There's a lot of information moving through your subconscious that your conscious mind has to process. Exactly. It does get easier in time, but the more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Just remember, this open connection is how you naturally meant to operate. You are now in direct communication with other realities and your higher self. I felt that for myself too, honestly. And you know what? Like being with you guys is like a healing thing for me because I get in my mind like that all day, and then when I come to you and I do readings like this, and suddenly I'm reminded of where I should be as well. You know what I mean? So I thank you. I thank you for helping me with that too. So we've got, look at this card. Can you guess what this one is? This one is so nice. This one is called Happiness. This is for your April, Laura. A universal energy is moving through your life and your inner being right now. While this energy sets all matters of the physical world into proper order, it also serves to bring a deeper, more profound feeling of contentment and inner happiness. Be conscious of whether or not you're open to allowing this energy to flow. There is a lot of good coming your way, especially happiness. Also note the golden ripples that emanate outwards. This shows that your energy shift will have a positive and uplifting effect on others as well. And okay, goosebumps. And then that kind of represents this Lover's cards too. It's like whatever you do for yourself ripples out to everybody else. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? All right, so I'm gonna get you one more message from the Seasons of the Witch. One of these days, this particular Star deck will have to hit the shelf, and I won't use it. But man, am I using it right now? This is the last deck that I bought, the most recent deck I bought. I haven't been really buying any decks, but I wanted to complete the collection. And this was the last one, I think, in this particular collection. And it's Ostara, which is Easter. So let's kind of get an Easter message, or roundabouts Easter, that time of the month, and see what's going on. I just get this feeling like you're gonna... I like these rainbows that are coming through. I feel like you're gonna really be connected with your intuition and get a lot of aha energy, and especially if you follow through, like it could lead to some really amazing places. I feel like April's a really good pivotal month for a lot of people. It's kind of a springboard for the rest of the year, you know. We can use this energy to really lift off. Y'all. All right, let's see. Ooh, what you get? Oh, I've been wanting to read about the grasshopper. This is a good one. The whispers of your desires are guiding you to trust the unfolding of your story. That's nice. Okay, so, wow. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is a great reading. I feel very powerful energy for you. Honestly, all my private readings have been really positive energy too. So the key word, and it's not like I'm like in manifest. I do want to help y'all find your best light and your best foot forward, but I don't. But I'll tell you if I see something that doesn't feel right. I will tell you, and I haven't been seeing that lately. I've been seeing a lot of good. So the grasshopper is saying, "Quantum leaps, girl. Good luck." Soul song. Wow. Grasshoppers are nearly universal symbol of good luck when they appear. And the same, you know what? I also heard like if a grasshopper is in your house, I know it's kind of nerve-wracking when you see them jumping around, but that's like really good luck for you. That's like money coming in, literally coming into your house. So so when they appear, that's uh, definitely good luck, and especially when it hops into your reading, it's also hopping into your good luck. Your money's coming in through this grasshopper, and its presence is a guaranteed sign of success, regardless of what you're asking. It could be work, it could be love, it could be all of the above. Oh, I'm rhyming tonight. So the grasshopper encourages you to make a leap and act on your plans without delay. That's the key. I think that's the key for everybody. There's going to be some amazing opportunities, but y'all can't be scared. You can't be shy. You gotta, like, when somebody calls and says, come out to this party, go. That's going to be where you meet your soulmate. Or somebody offers you some kind of job or something, it's like there's going to be some opportunities this month that we as collective people have to jump on like a grasshopper. So, um, so yeah, and I mean, if it doesn't feel right, definitely not. But listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. What is your heart telling you to do in this moment? Listen carefully, and you will hear like it's gonna be kind of a combination of grasshopper and cricket. Okay. So listen carefully and you will hear your soul song gently singing the instructions for your next steps. You can trust in what you're feeling and you should act accordingly. The shadow side of this card is discounting the guidance provided by your spirit. See, so sometimes we just like we like push it away. We're like, "Oh yeah, whatever. I don't have time for that." But it's exactly that. That's part of your next step. So don't like overlook the things that are coming your way. Yep, and also you gotta have some things prepared. Like you've got a vision for your future, take the proper steps to get there, and have it ready. Have the steps ready, but because you need that sense of direction. So when you do make a leap, you're it's kind of like like I watched this well, I don't know if you watch it. I think you Hi Cheryl. I think that I'm speaking in a Texas accent tonight for April Fool's Day. Of course, when it's your turn and you don't like it, and if it's distracting anyway, I understand. But I find that it's pretty funny, and humor is a great way of lightening the energy and helping anyway. All right, so but what I was thinking, I don't know if you've seen the show, The Discovery of Witches, and what I love about that show, spoiler alert, but she gets to travel through time. Um, but whenever these people are traveling through time in these shows and stuff, oftentimes you have to picture it. Oh, like Sonic, for example. That's another one. Okay, so Sonic is buzzing around and he's got the ring and he says you got to picture where you want to go. And as soon as you picture it, then you can jump through the ring. So that's kind of like this too. It's like It's like you've got to make sure you see where you want to go, so you, when it comes time to leap, you can jump right into the scene. Basically, can jump right, land right into the field of flowers or whatever the heck it is. Okay, so so yeah, and if you don't, then it could be like it could be like Harry Potter when he goes through oh, okay, God, the, not the Leaky Con, the Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley. Okay, so he's going to get Diagon Alley, but instead of saying saying Diagon Alley, he says diagonally. So that's like a different word, diagonally, and he ended up somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be. And well, you know, even if you go somewhere where you aren't supposed to be, it's still your path. It's just a little bit more trouble, right, than you needed. So make sure you have a strong vision so you don't have to go through that, you know, so you don't have to go to some other place. You could go straight to Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley. I don't know how you pronounce it. Diagon Alley. So yeah, but you basically, this is a card of success, and it's definitely you focusing. And you've got this really nice little ritual thing, work, spiritual working if you want to. Oh my gosh, this is like these spiritual things, they have a lot of ingredients that I don't own, but if you own any of them, then maybe you can make this. So this recipe has been my go-to and has worked amazingly in combination with actionable steps to what this guy, you got to do that, you know, can't just make the potion and then sit around and say, okay, come on, spirit, let's go. No, you got to go meet spirit, you know. Okay, so cut a hole in one red apple, scoop out the flesh, mix together one bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 clove, 1 star anise, and 1 tablespoon of honey or olive oil. If possible, grind them with a mortar and pestle. Write down your intentions on a small piece of paper. I write, money flows easily and effortlessly into my life. How perfect is that? That's good for all of us, right? Place the paper inside the apple, spoon some of the mixture on top of the paper, and place the filled apple on your altar. I could do that. I got I got some of these ingredients, but even if you don't, like, I think substitutions are fine. It's the intention that's most important. And then place the filled apple on your, oh, okay, yeah. Dress a green candle with remaining mixture, then light it while speaking your intention. Dispose of the apple once it begins to rot, as you don't want that energy on your altar. Always do that. And trim your plants. Don't let things get old. Don't leave broken things laying around. Make sure they're fixed or thrown out and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, you do. You still haven't seen it. This is so perfect. And what did I say? This is a launch pad for the rest of your year. And then look who came out was the grasshopper. You can't make this stuff up. I'm so excited for you. I really am. I really am, Laura. So yeah, good, great reading for you, I think. Great job. All right, so let's put these guys away. I really love Shirley Harnish's cards, so I recommend this tonight if anybody wants to see them. Oh, and oh yeah, she's not here, but I remember Jolene wanted to try the final rose cards the next time she came. So I have to remember to remind her. I have to remind myself to remind her. Yay! Hip hip hooray! It's Wizard Harry. All right. Okay. Well, wait a minute now. All right. So I gotta write some people's names down. So, okay, Divine Goddess. Let's see. Ooh, oh, nice. Divine Goddess with her messages coming through. And beautiful Cheryl. Oh no, wait, Miss Fred? Are you getting in on this? Are you just vicariously, are you going to hang out with us vicariously? Thank you. The roses stand out even more because I brought out my bunnies. And I got a candle too. And an egg. But what I really need to do is bring out my hydrangeas, my favorite flower. I just haven't dug in my silk flower box recently. Okay, you put after Wendy. Okay, okay, okay. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there it is. Okay, so sorry. I thought I saw something, but okay. Miss Fred. And then Divine Goddess. And then Cheryl. And so I say we're closed. Very nice. I like it. It's very concise. All right, Wendy. I don't know, now my stomach's growling. I was gonna make myself some coffee, but actually I don't know how I'm awake. I didn't get much sleep last night. And I was gonna take a nap and I didn't. But I did relax a little today. I don't know. I didn't make myself coffee. I might go make some coffee maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So what will spring bring you, Wendy? Let's see. I want to bring you the world, girl. You deserve it. Okay. Spring for Wendy. Springing, bringing. Oh, like springing, like a like a grasshopper. Hi, Amira. Thank you for coming by. I love it when you come by. You're one of the OGs. You're one in a million. You're an amazing lady. All of you guys are. And I should say all of you girls are. We don't have too many guys, but except for Maurice. All right, let's see now. What is spring going to bring you, Wendy? I did get myself some new creamer. What kind of creamer was it? Oh yeah, cinnamon and something. Spring for Wendy. Well, we started spring, so let's maybe focus more on the April, like after Mercury retrograde. What is happening after this retrograde? All right. So one of the things is a 7 of hearts, 7 of cups. It's kind of like choices, lots to choose from. I'll get into that a little bit more. And we got the Hanged Man. So that means, like looking at things from different points of view, like being outside the box. Then you got this Knight of Hearts. So either your marriage is going to get really spicy or somewhere else the spice is coming through. We've got 10 of Bells. Wow, nice. It looks like, it really does look like love life is really nice. Look at that. You got the Two of Hearts too. So partnerships are smooth as silk. Smooth sailing, lovely. And we got a couple things dealing with finances. So the Ten of Bells means comfort and having plenty. This is really good. And then you got the what's this little guy? Is he the page? I think this is Page of Bells. Page of Bells. Pay your bills. pay bills basically. Don't have to worry. All right. So I'm going to see what they say about the Seven of Hearts, because this deck is a little bit different and it might be kind of fun, a little funner. If it's not as fun, then I'll just skip it. All right, so Seven of Hearts. Ooh. Okay, so I like this. It's kind of like, I think for somebody could be observing, being observant. Maybe you may be noticing fairies where you didn't, where you're seeing magic where you didn't see magic before. But this is saying, now take in consideration, this is a Lo Scarabeo deck and it's Italian. So their translations are kind of interesting, but it's still pretty cool. So this saying, being magical creatures, fairies have a high consideration of visions and forewarning dreams. And this card is saying that you are about to consult with a particular sign, or somebody else is consulting with the sign and they're going to give you the information. So some signs coming through, some I don't know if it's a change in direction, but it's definitely something interesting, something where your heart is leading you. My relationship has been strained lately. I can't stand my husband lately. Oh no. And see, I feel like that feeling, either that feeling that you're having right now, either something shifts where your relationship with your husband gets better, or you may put your focus somewhere else. Let's put it that way. All right. And if you're doing this hangman thing, you may see things not traditionally. Like you may not behave traditionally in April like you have before. You may decide that now it's time to do something a little bit different, or see things a little differently. Or like let's say you, like the past few months things have been strained, especially during Mercury retrograde. Things are going to be strained. And so now when Mercury goes direct and you see things differently, your relationship may be infused with love all over again. But at the same time, it could be a different person. So let's focus on this guy, because maybe this is your either husband or a different person. But we also have, well, we got two people here. Okay, well, that makes sense. And this guy has love and this guy has money. So that could be like the choices you make here. Are you going to stay with somebody? Are you going to go with money, or are you going to go with love? All right. This is a knight and this is a page. This is higher ranking and this is more talk and not a lot of walk maybe. So let's see. Let's see what else we can get out of this. I felt some hints before in other readings, where you might have leaned towards, another person. But I can't tell yet. It could be just your heart, and it's not like headed to a person, it's just headed to a direction, right? So let us see about, well, the Two of Hearts. The Two of Hearts is always beautiful. It's relationships and connections. And But you have to be careful because there could be somebody that, I think it's this guy. Whoever this is somebody who's maybe talking sweet. And maybe this guy is the one that, okay, maybe this guy, okay. It's interesting because, all right, I think it could be this guy. So knights, to me, knights are action. And if somebody is a knight of hearts, they're showing how much they care. If somebody's a page of pentacles, they might give you a gift of how much they care. So it's interesting. So it could be the same person, and this could be your husband. Like your husband could show you how much he cares and give you gifts to show you how much he cares. Both things, and say things to you, and change things around for you. And what was once kind of like ambiguous or not, you're not feeling it, could be changed around. Because this is like, you're not, this kind of the, this particular deck is saying the two of hearts is sort of uncertain. The two of cups is not sure. But remember, there is, I feel like you may be coming from a place that seeing that he's not really the one for you, but maybe, I mean, it could be that you're seeing it this way, that he's not really the one, and then you have to do that to see that he's actually the one. I don't know, but there feels like some kind of change happening in your relationship and in love. Yeah, you don't want the nightmare ex, so we're just not even going to consider him. And so there is, with the bells, it feels like somebody is coming in with an offer of some sort. And this could be money, this could be jobs related, some kind of good luck. This is, so as far as business is concerned, this is having a great idea. So something happening in April from an idea that you get, and it could affect both your work life and your love life. And it feels like this is not a traditional idea. It's not traditional. It's bright. It's brilliant. It's new. I feel like, I'm just feeling husband here. I'm feeling like he comes up with a great idea to add spice into your life, to add a spark. Because the Ten of Pentacles is like a happily ever after. It's like your forever card. This could represent inheritance and something having to do with property, something having to do the things that you and your husband share, your family, or having to do with, just like a sense of comfort and a sense of commitment and longevity and being together. All right, so let me see what the let's see what the divine guidance deck has to say. That'll be nice if we can get some really good clarity on the situation. Talking like this, it becomes such a habit that I forget to stop. I wonder about people who have British accents. Is it just as simply because they, like actors, they practice speaking with American accents all the time, and just like which way is I mean, it could be just as easy as speaking and speaking and speaking and then just not stopping, and it becomes a habit, and then they're speaking with an American accent all the time. Like, right? Okay, so, ooh, you got the really cool number, 22. Let's see what 22 means. It's a beautiful card. It could represent, 22 is also a master number. It could represent dualities. So this is called the grid. This is the grid, the living energy matrix of Mother Earth. and the secret pathways to other dimensions and realities of existence. The power of the sacred geometry within holds many keys that your subconscious is unlocking. This card shows your ability to explore and maneuver through other worlds and bring information back from them. You may do this in dream time. Didn't we have... Oh, this was talking about dream time right there too. Interesting. So something in your dreams are trying to tell you something too. And sometimes even when you're awake, your daydreams. So hidden within this card are messages that only you can retrieve. So if you just stare at it for a while, you might find the messages. I'm going to put it right there if you can see the messages, and I'll be right back. I'm going to get my charger. I'll be right back. I'm going to let Poe out. All the cats have a little perch. Okay. So, did you have a chance to stare at it? See if any messages came out at you? I feel like I need to pull one more card, or at least one more. Let's see. Okay. Oh, two more came out. So I'm glad for that because it feels like you needed two more. Oh, this one looks like a flower. Ain't it pretty? Oh, and a star. How beautiful. And you get these really deep, rich colors. Okay. So for 21, oh, ayahuasca. Yeah. This is the card of receiving. Energetically, you're beginning to draw in the loving people you need to help you move forward on your path in your life. These people offer you both emotional and spiritual support so that you may see and feel your own value in the world. Remember, you have just as much of a positive effect in their lives as they do in yours. And while what you have to give is very important, it's just as important that you allow yourself to receive too. In doing so, you are creating a beautiful energy exchange of growth and support for all. This is a serious message. You got to keep receiving. Like, really know that you deserve it. Hold out your hand and take it in because you do. You deserve it. And then we got this beautiful star. Illuminates. You are a shining star. In truth, you were born to illuminate the world with your light. The time has come to get out of your own way and allow yourself to be all of who you are meant to be. Remember, it is only the thoughts in your mind that hold you back, and it takes a lot more energy to hold yourself closed than it does to let yourself flow open. This card is asking that you allow yourself to take up space, to open yourself up and illuminate this world. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Well, there's practice makes perfect in teaching yourself your worth, just do everything and anything you can possibly figure out in your work, like research it, find things, talk to yourself, affirmations. That's one of the main ones. Great. I'm so glad you're getting there. Okay. Now let's do just an April message with the Ostara, like around Easter, like what's going to happen around Easter, or what we need to look at. Oh, oops. There you go. Secret Circle. She's kind of like the mother, right? She represents the one that's steering the wheel, basically. So a lot more of that, a lot more of the mother stuff, but with a lot more self-confidence and willing to receive and good things coming through. So this is a dive into the depths of the unknown within beckons your becoming. So the key words is it begins where it ends. Go deeper in infinite wisdom. The circle represents a never-ending journey that has no start and no end. The wheel of the year is like a circle that continues to revolve year after year, with each revolution offering another chance to dive deeper into spiritual discovery. I almost accidentally said recovery. So maybe there's a part of recovering your spirit when you discover it. There will always be room to grow, evolve, adapt, or express, and thus your capacity for growth is infinite. This card represents an opportunity to go deeper, to look beyond what you know and consider all the things that you may yet to discover. So for relationships, this card can mean getting to know your partner as they are today, instead of expecting them to be who they were in the past. If you're ending a relationship, this card is confirmation that someone new will appear much sooner than you think. This relationship can be intimate, regarding a friend, or even a business partnership. In career or finance, any disruptions will only be temporary inconveniences. You will experience a pause just long enough to fully close one door before opening another. Perhaps this is your chance to discover fresh trends and try different ideas. If your question is about finding purpose or clarity, you're invited to walk a completely different path from what you already know. Ultimately, this card has appeared to guide you towards something entirely new. So keep your eyes open and don't always look at things the same way. Try looking at things different and see what might happen. But there is something new about to happen in April for you. And it could be a brand new person, or it could be a really wonderful new phase in your relationship with your husband. Like he could totally turn over a new leaf, like literally, or new life. But yeah, like do something really specifically good to make things better for both of y'all. So I think that's, and part of it is, yeah, your own confidence is growing and your ability to receive, because good stuff wants to come to you. You just have to open up and receive it. And it's coming. It's beautiful. Alrighty. You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. All right, Miss Fred. Yay! This is the question board right here. And so we got our choices of fire or water. I've been doing fire tonight since I got the candle out. We could do both. It's kind of hot on my fingernails. Can you mix in some Scarlet messages alongside the usual tonight? Oh, since it was her birthday? Sure. So Scarlet is your dog, right? I don't want to be confused here. Yeah, your soul dog. Okay, soul dog messages coming right up. And any messages. Spirit. For Elizabeth or Liz. Thank you, Divine Goddess. I haven't done daily dusting in a minute. And I didn't do the weekly reading from your love person either, but I did do April, so you can promote the April reading because that is definitely out right now. I did also get to talk to my Jefferson on the phone earlier. Nice, very nice. Well, let's see. I'm just going to see. Okay. He's telling me maybe these will work. Maybe something from this deck will be nice. Flowers. He likes the pretty colors. Right? Timeless tidings. Oh, I thought you said timeless tidings. He pretended to go to the bathroom at work so he could call me. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're all timeless. You are so right, Divine Goddess. Yeah, my daily dust, they can all be treated whenever you stumble upon them. You are correct about that. Maybe that's a good name. Timeless Tidings. I'm starting to feel sore in my hip. Woo, look at there. That sounded very country. Honest, I live my life with integrity, but that looks like a wedding bouquet. Oh my gosh, and look, you got the cherries, cherry blossoms. Ambitious, I climb as high as I can. Oh, that's so nice coming from Jefferson. He's saying, look, girl, I'm gonna be honest with you. I intend to do, like, I intend to be my best man for you, the best person I could be. I'm gonna live my life with integrity, and I'm gonna climb as high as I can. Isn't that so nice? That's very nice. Oh, you know what? Let me get some of these too. Let's see. What's next in love for y'all? And what's a love message we need to know from this little round deck, which is very cute. He asked if I got another boyfriend yet, and he sounded secretly relieved when I said no. Aww. Secretive. What? That's that's so funny that this came out. He's worried that you have a secret relationship. He does. He is worried about it. He's worried that he's not good enough and that you would you just don't want to hurt his feelings, but you've been seeing somebody else. Silly. Oh, silly. What a silly boy. Let's see what else. Oh, he's the right one for you. Oh, he's the right one for you. I heard that song. Who will save your soul? He's the savior. It's not like you need saving, like you're fine, but it's kind of like being with him is necessary for your soul. All right, let's get a few romantic fairy messages too. Gosh. Who sings that? That's like, is that it's oh, Bay. I keep thinking of the wrong name. Let me see if I can figure it out. Jewel sings that song. Jewel. Pretty blonde girl. Jewel. Who will save yourself? I haven't seen that in a while. All right, look at that. You've got. It does seem to be taking its time, but he is your soulmate, and there is just a natural evolution, right? It's moving along, progressing along the way it's meant to be. You have found your romantic counterpart. Just let the situation unfold naturally. Yeah, I know it's hard for it to be in a situation, and you want it to be more than just a situation, but it's unfolding. In due time, everything will be the way. The next phase. And then it'll be the next thing. I had a friend that used to say, all shall be revealed, or something like that. Everything will be revealed. I always thought that was so cool and mysterious. I didn't know. I was excited, like, what does that mean? Again, telling me some secrets. But basically it just means like we don't know now, but we will know like tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow, And it's just like staying in the present, right? All right, let's see how he feels about you or yourself and or the situationship, connection, relationship. We got, oh, ooh, witchy woman. You have me under your spell. There's an irresistible mystery to your beauty. Optimistic. Feeling like things between us are going well, which puts a spring in my step. Oh wow, he's a bit stressed, but I don't think it's I don't think he's worried about you. Oh, but he gets in his head. And see how your heads are together. He gets in his head a lot. So he wonders what to do about it. Where do we go from here? Can we work this out? Feeling like I have questions but no answers. And he asked you a question, right? I think this could be like what happens before he talks to you. And then when he talks to you, he feels so much better. And all of that. Yeah, so many jobs. I honestly don't think it's as much about you and him as it is about all the stress in his life that's outside of, and outside stress can affect, it can affect his feelings because, and you know what that how that happens, like some, like let's just say you're not feeling good, like you're sick or something, and it affects everything else in your life when you're not feeling well because you're in that feeling, right? You're in that feeling of sick, and so other things don't feel as well either. So it's even though you're sick, you got to find ways to make yourself feel good even when you're sick, right? You got to like watch something funny, do things that make you feel good, eat chicken soup, things like that, so you can try your best to stay in the higher vibe so it doesn't affect everything in your life. So because it's, you could easily have like a trickle down effect where the one bad thing messes with that and then messes with that and then messes with that, and then it's like everything seems not to go right. I feel like that's kind of something like that's happened to Jefferson. It's just like when he feels bad in one area, it just starts to trickle everywhere. So he has a little bit of a bad situation and then he gets all nervous and worried about your connection too, like, well, I have this bad thing happening, well, she's probably seeing somebody else too and my life's a wreck and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he sort of spirals a little bit, I think. Yeah, I'm saying metaphorically, but not like you get sick. Let's say, for example, when somebody does, like Jefferson, for instance, like I see you stay really high vibe, and that's why you always are attracting, like the positive energy into your life. But I don't feel like he has mastered that as well. Like he tries really, but he lets things get a little out of control, I think. Anything else in from this deck? Date night. Like did y'all talk about going out? Because he really, really wants to go out with you. He's probably got a lot to do. That's probably why he's stressed. He's like, damn it, I got so much going on, but I really would just like to go out with Liz. So feeling like I'd like to take you on a ride and show you a whole new world to spend special, memorable time with you. Oh, I think y'all are gonna make it somehow, some way. Gonna have that. You're gonna have more than just a phone call. You're gonna have special, memorable time. All right, so let's see. Let's get. All right, I got an idea. We'll get one divine guidance on your love relationship, and then we'll do. Well, yeah, we'll do one for the kitty. I'm kitty for the doggy for Scarlet. Oh, more of a social life. Yep. Ooh, look at that. You got 8. Oh no, 5. What I'm talking about. Okay. I thank you, Spirit, for painting my altar so beautiful in purples and blues. Looking very pretty. I like it when my cards go good together. Oh, yes. Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is for your relationship. This is called alignment. This is the beginning of a very powerful shift, both spiritually and energetically. This is a complete connection and alignment of your higher self and physical self. Sometimes this alignment can cause chaos and confusion, but there's no need to worry or feel alarmed with that happening in your life right now. Everything is moving into perfect order as your spiritual and physical selves align into perfect balance. This looks like you and him. Like, I think she's talking about two souls here aligning together perfectly. Once complete, your daily life will be more in harmony with your spiritual path as well. Very nice. Okay, so let's get a little information about Scarlet. Ooh. All right, so we have 10 of leaves. 10 of leaves, it's like 10 of wands or 10 of spades. Okay, and then we have 2 hearts. And 8 of bells, no, acorns, and a knight of acorns. That candle smells so good. So the leaves are the swords. So this, I don't know, but is Scarlet not feeling well? But I feel like if she's not feeling well, she's getting a lot of good care, and she feels really connected and loved. And I feel like she's feeling balanced. She's feeling really balanced even when she's not feeling really 100%. She still feels like the love is like healing to her. Like she's fine because she has your love. And the acorns, I had to kind of refer because I don't always remember what suit. The acorns are wands. So the 8 of wands is, it represents a message. I think she's trying to communicate to you. She may talk to you somehow through her mind or through her eyes. Somehow, or her, like the way she moves around. So pay attention to her, because there is, she might like lead you to something, as you know, trying to talk to you. She's trying to talk to you. So some of her movements and actions are her talking to you. And yeah, like her movements, it's her movements. Because we have the Knight of Acorns as well. It's like, it's action, it's movement. And it represents that she's got energy. But I feel like, sometimes her movements feel like a little sore, or maybe she's going from a place of feeling a not so great to feeling much better, and she's moving around really good and her body's moving good. But the way she's trying to talk to you is through her movements. And so you'll be able to see how she's doing by where she walks around. Does that make any sense? Let's see. Let's see what this deck says about it. Scarlet. Oh, it does make sense? Oh, okay. I missed some of these messages, but my phone's kind of hot. Oh, she has a loose tooth. Aw. She has very soulful eyes. She's still energetic for her age. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm feeling like. You know, her older age. Sometimes she doesn't feel so good. I think though, yeah, that like her illness could just may not be like in her legs. Yeah, just like that tooth. But she's still getting around, and if there's anything that she needs, she's gonna let you know by like walking to what she needs or something like that. But yeah, she wants you to try to listen to her. Like she's trying to send you subconscious information too, telepathic information too. But she's also trying to tell you she loves you. Like when you look in her eyes, they're like two hearts. That's what she's trying to say. She loves you. All right, let's see what. Oh, that was fast. Okay, you got an 8 and an 8. Well, that looks like, oh yeah, like a yin yang energy. Oh yeah, and this kind of unity thing. So we'll see if this has to do with Scarlet or with Jefferson. But anyway, this beautiful 8 energy is here. This represents balance. I think you're a very balanced person, and your love for your dog, like just like your love for Jefferson, helps balance their world too. So you provide them with so much, such a great gift that they're both very lucky to have you in their life, as well as I am. So life is all about balance, and this card here is to help you create more balance in all aspects of your life: work and play, relationship time and alone time, social time and quiet meditation, physical activity and rest, giving and receiving, feminine energy and masculine energy. Balancing out each aspect of your life will enable you to give your energy to the world in a much more grounded and centered way. I think Spirit just sees you as an amazing person already. And there's times where there just may be times in your life where instead, you maybe have to lean into your masculine energy more than your feminine. There may be time, of course, when we're running the household, basically, when we're having to do work, that hard work, that's usually that masculine energy. And when we are nurturing, then we're in our feminine energy. And I think this just represents there's a lot of balancing going on. But I also like this for you and Jefferson, because both of these cards are interesting. It's like this yin yang energy, this infinite energy, infinite. It's like the connection that you have is infinite and always there. Your soulmates that are evolving together. Yeah, and it's hard. Like I know I do too. It's like I go, I don't, I realize, and I don't like it, but I have to. Like in too many cases, just to get things done, you got to get into that masculine energy. I would like to be in my feminine more because I want to be able to relax and depend on other people. But it's hard when you're a single woman. It's harder to be in that in a I think it might be a little bit easier when you're in a connection. I mean, when you're like in a love relationship, a marriage or something like that, where you're always together with another person, then you can like go back and forth a little bit more. But when you're single, you end up in that masculine energy a lot more. But that's why we have pets and things like that, because that helps to balance our feminine energies. So I think that's good, lean into that nurturing, and that, so that's why that's here too for Scarlett. Oh, and it's like Scarlett, oh, that's Scarlett. She's like, you complete me in every way, mommy. You're my soulmate. But yeah, yeah, she's your soul dog. And I got goosebumps on that one. Whoa, that's sweet. She gave me a bunch of goosebumps. Yeah, and it's almost like where you begin, I end, and when I end, you begin. We're like you complete each other. You complete me, mama. It's like you're the Jerry Maguire story with her. You don't have to say anything. You had me at hello. That's what she's saying. You had me at hello, mama. You walked through the door. That's it. My heart was yours as soon as you walked through the door. You don't have to even do it. You don't have to feed me, mama. I love you. It's like that. It's so sweet. Too bad people can't be more like the dogs, but I think deep down inside, a song I sing to her has those lyrics. Really? What what lyrics is it? When what is that song? The Pet Soulmate? I sing a song. I think they call this Love by Elliot James Ray to her. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Well, she feels it deep, deep down. She feels it real deeply. Dogs are great like that. I had a pit bull who just came, like, showed up at my door and decided to have puppies in my house on my bed. But she trusted me so much. I could see it in her eyes. She just like, I know you're a good person and I'm coming over here to have babies with you because I know you're going to take care of me and take care of my puppies. I could just read it all in her eyes when she looked at me. Just like when I was feeding Pumpkin. She those big eyes at me like, you're the one. Even Poe, like Poe lately, he's been so cute. He's been like blinking at me a lot. Like, when cats say I love you, they do this really slow blink. He's been doing it a lot lately. Sweetie pie. And he gets this little smirk. He smiles at me kind of like with his little crooked smile. He's got like a tooth problem himself. Oh, the love of pets. Just it's so lucky that we have that. She's a Chihuahua Rat Terrier mix. Oh my gosh. That's cute. Well, I feel like your life is balanced. I feel like things looking really good, Liz. Things will get better in April. They will. I feel like I feel like as long as you stay balanced, then your energy might help Jefferson find his balance, because what you do for you, you do for him. That's usually how the soulmates work. So please practice taking care of yourself as much as you can. Nurture yourself, because by nurturing yourself, you're nurturing the people that love you. And that's all you got to do, basically. Spirit just wants to say you're doing a great job. We love you. Spirit loves you too. Oh, I know it. I know that's how twin flames work. Y'all are connected like that picture. Like that. That's that's to me, that really is twin flame to me, like this. And this is soulmate, the yin yang of it. But it's also very twin flamey as well. And you have a similar connection with both Jefferson and Scarlett, funny enough. But I feel like that one's more Jefferson and that's more Scarlett. Scarlett's all like, you had me at hello. I think Scarlett is connected to him too. Oh yeah, it's true. Our twin flames are connected to our children and maybe our pets too. But definitely, if your pet is like a child, like family to you, then yes. Especially if she's your soul pet. I don't know if my twin flame is connected to Pumpkin or not. Maybe. I do remember Queen Sugar said that Scarlett is mine and Jefferson's daughter from a past life too. Really? All right. Interesting. Well, I'll keep that in mind too. Yeah, and the people that are soul people in our lives, our soul loves, our soul family, our soul pets, they also know, like, they know our journey a bit. They know our love journey and our life path journey. Like, they know if we're feeling happy about it. I think they they worry about us if we're not feeling happy about it. You know what I mean? I kind of get that. Yeah. And they call it puppy love. Shabop, shabop. All right. Let's get some. So, where did my Sachi go? Are you on that trail? Is while you're walking on the trail. Are you on a trail? Thank you, Divine Goddess. Oh, I lost my accent. All right. Divine Goddess, are you ready for your reading? It is your turn. Spirit messages for me. Yes, I just came back from a short trip from the mountains. Bathed in forest waterfalls and rivers. I want to bathe in some forest waterfalls and rivers. This time I took my mom and sister too. And what about me? When are you going to take me, Divine Goddess? Come get me in Texas and take me to a waterfall. All right, well, until then, let's get some spirit messages. Spirit. Is it 2 A's, Sachi? Like that? I should just win. Sachi. Or is it 2 C's? No, that doesn't look right. Divine Goddess. Okay, let's see. And now that Pisces is also saying we should plan a trip in May, but I have asked him to make a. Wait a minute now. Let's hold on. And okay, so that Pisces is also saying we should plan a trip in May, but I have asked him to make a plan this time. Good. All right, well, let's start with this divine guidance. Since you're the divine goddess, I suppose you need some. Ow, my ear is ringing really hard right now. It's like one of the. It's like a smoke alarm sound. Okay, stop. Yes, he wants to go on a hike with me for a week. Ooh, what is that? That's beautiful. Looks very serious. And I love that color. I felt I saw some rainbows in the waterfall. Nice. While you were underneath it. All right, let me see what this one says. Ooh, girl, this says astral realms. You have a strong connection with astral realms. Usually, we visit these realms while sleeping, and that is where we meet our guides, teachers, and even other souls who have moved on from the earth plane. For you, however, this connection is allowing you to connect while you are awake, either when meditating or working with your intuition. This is truly a gift, as the information you receive here can aid both you and others through life. Spirit is calling you to begin to using your gifts in service to others in the way that feels right for you. I got goosebumps all over. We were hinting about that. No, that's not an evil eye. That's have you done this? I don't know. Like when I was reading Eat, Love, Pray, the way the lady described how it was for her to meditate was kind of like a tunnel, and it would like go to this pinpoint. Actually, Shirley Harnish, that's what happened to her when she meets her guides. It's kind of like a swirling, and then a pinpoint, and a kind of almost like a tunnel thing that has a yeah, a light or something. And and as she's going moving through it, she's being called by her masters. So interesting. So basically she's saying you've got similar things when you are, under the waterfall, meditating, or wherever you are. You get these things. Yeah. You might like to read. Here's a recommended book. I recommend this to anybody, but I love this book. It's called A Seed of Love by Cheryl Lee Harnish. It's an H. Anyway, she is, she's the one that makes these. I don't know why I was called to them recently, called to her decks, but she was like, one of my first gurus when I stumbled upon her when I was playing Facebook back in 2009 or 10, 2010, and she had like like on the you like this thing like you could flip these cards over and then a card would pop up and it would be like your daily reading or whatever. And then I researched her more and got more into like her videos that explained fractals, and she just was really exciting, interesting, far out there. And I got involved, read some of her books and stuff. And yeah, but this particular book is really good. Explains her experiencing meeting her masters, and I really love that. And so does Eat Love Pray. Also, the author explains how she meets her masters too through meditation. So it's kind of fun to read how other people do it too. Yeah, A Seed of Love. So anyway, so let's get a second one. That was pretty deep right off the bat. But we were Spirit was hinting in your last reading about you, um, having a channel or helping people. Yeah, I mean, I know that you help me in small little ways and stuff like that. It could be. I feel like Spirit saying now's the time for you to expand things and reach more people. So let's see. Anything else Spirit could tell us? Oh, another dark one. Well, this looks like a chandelier. That's pretty. And she intuitively comes up with these designs. You should watch one of her videos how fractals are made. They're just so interesting. I will do that for now through YouTube where I'm doing readings. Okay. I know, you know what I want to help you, like, help promote you. We need to go live together one day. All right. Oh my gosh. Divine Goddess, this is the Om card. This is the sound that you can make while you're meditating. Om, right? I don't know if you ever, like, there's lots of ways to meditate and multiple styles, and one that I don't know if you do it or not. You don't have to do it every time, but you can do it, definitely do the sound meditations. So this is Om, O-M. Right. Good. That's crazy. Yes, there you go. Yes. Um, the meaning of this card is twofold. Firstly, it is calling for more time in meditation and prayer, which I think you spend a lot of time, but that's fine. Go for it. Energetically, you're needing some time alone with yourself in your inner space. Through meditation, you're able to connect more deeply with your higher self and your guides. Energetically, this is vital for you. Secondly, this card calls you to focus on the power of your voice to facilitate the opening of your throat chakra. This vocal expression, whether through chant, prayer, or even singing, is important for you right now. Very interesting. All right. So, Spirit, any messages about love life? Any love messages? Okay, here's love life. Okay. Who had that one? Somebody already had that one. On target. Keep yourself focused on the outcome, goal, or result that you're aiming for right now. This card has come to you because you may be faltering or questioning yourself. Just let go of this is about love life, okay? Just let go of your doubts and fears. Your life and your goals are right on target. Keep your intentions clear, stay grounded in your heart, and follow whatever intuitive nudging you may feel. Spirit is working with you on an energetic level to help you bring your dreams to fruition. Nice. All right, so because I want to keep painting purples, we're going to get some messages from who do you want to know which person do you want to know their feelings for you right now? Well, I'm just going to see what comes out, and then you can figure out who's saying this. All right, somebody needs to be brave. I have to be strong, cautious, tempered, and patient. Intrigued, feeling like I should investigate these clues. This feels kind of like Aries, like I got a lot, things to take care of, and so I have to be brave, strong, cautious, patient. And this feels like Pisces, like he's looking at you. Oh, who wants to marry you? Certain, without a doubt, you are the one for me. My other half, will you marry me? Wow. Yeah, I mean, even if anything comes for career, that's also okay. Inspired. Somebody's inspired by you. You are my muse. My creativity is boundless now that you are in my life. Thank you for your patience. You are so beautiful. So these two cards talking about patience. Somebody feels like you're being patient. Another person, or they're all could be the same person. Okay. Well, we'll see. So maybe we'll use the charms to figure out work stuff. What do you think about that? Ooh, you got a lot of planets in alignment. Well, you've got Venus and Jupiter. So you're going to have luck in love and passion. And Joan of Arc is here to help you be strong. And she's saying, or here's a prayer for her. Saint Joan of Arc, give me the courage and the fortitude to defeat my fears and give me the strength to fight for what I believe in. And the sun means everything in your life is going well. And the book could be like stories or journaling or secrets revealed. And the bird is good communication. And the lion, again, Leo and courage. So courage is going to be important in future choices you have to make. Great. Yes, that's what okay. Yes. Well, let's maybe one more. Oh, I know. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Any clues about jobs that Spirit can give us? Here's your rainbow. You saw a lion in a dream. That's important. That's what Spirit's saying. Your dreams are telling you stuff. Helping a cat that was injured. You're helping. That's what you're meant to do, help people. It came to me where I was staying in the cottage. So travel. Travel is, your career has to do with, is travel. The portal spiritual site where I saw bees, like huge group of bees, but they didn't harm anyone. They came over to me and didn't harm me. And then you have the bear. The bear is like protective mother energy. Finances too, being your own boss. Or somebody, a financial advisor, somebody offering you some kind of job where you can travel. I feel like some kind of job where you're going to travel. Oh, be careful though. So you be careful because so you may be taking this information and saying, oh, well, I'm going to check my emails to see if somebody's going to give me a travel job. And then you look and you see something that sounds just like what I said, but it's not real. It's like a made up stuff. So I feel like this offer will be in person, and it'll be somebody that you either know or are through somebody else. It won't be like an email offer or something ambiguous, something that you can't check or verify. It'll be somebody that if you get this kind of travel offer, you'll know that it's legitimate. But beware of things that are not legitimate, because there's a lot of that going around out there. A lot of, fake jobs and fake offers and fake things out there too. And someone said it was a goddess. And also, this could be a positive card. It doesn't have to be fake. In fact, the fox can be positive, like investigating these clues, like somebody who knows you or been looked at your resume or researched you or something and may approach you. So it could be something good too. But use your intuition. Really, really important to use your intuition in your job hunt as well. I think with your Aries rising, sometimes there's a bit of innocence in the way you may approach things. No, I don't. No, I'm not saying any of that. Nope. And if we want to look into that, then ask me specific questions next time, Divine Goddess. When you say spirit messages, it's very general, right? When you want something specific like that, then I have to ask again and be more specific. And that's for next time, okay? But don't forget, like if you really want to know specific things, ask me the specific question. Or you can email me and I'll answer it. Yeah, I know, honey. I know the fox card came up. But that's why it's like a general message saying be aware, but I can't give you the specific who in this general message. You see what I'm saying? That's for another reading. But it's not, I don't think it has anything to do with the lion. The lion is you, like you're being brave, courage. And the bear is you, could be somebody else, but bear represents finances and bosses. But it could be being your own boss. I feel like though next time if you want to focus on a specific area, like if you want to focus on, then we have to do that. But like job, I don't know, like whenever I get private readings, I never let anybody do and career. That's too much for, like, especially if they just do like a 10-minute reading. I was like, I cannot do. And so I offer people like um a 10-minute reading where you can have two questions, but the second question has to relate to the first question. So say your first question is let's say, does John like me? And then your second question is, will he contact me? Those two questions are related, and it's about love. Okay, and so in in here, when I do live, I'm usually just doing one question, and or just whatever spirit wants to say, right? And yeah, but when I do personal readings, that's what I ask people, like, pick one topic. But if you're going to pick two topics, then we have to kind of keep them separate, like 10 minutes for one topic and 10 minutes for another topic. I used to do like email readings where I could, like, I would write it out, not, I don't know how to explain, like typed messages, but those were only also one subject messages. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, email me, Divine Goddess, if you need to know, like, is this a good guy? Should I trust him or whatever? And then tell me like his name or initial or something like that. That's also another thing I ask people who do private readings with me. When you're talking, when you have a question about a person, interest, their astrological sign and maybe like a nickname, so that way I can get their energy and focus specifically on that person, and let spirit guide me to answers on one particular person. That's the other reason why it's kind of hard when you got two people involved and maybe more, that I can't pinpoint it. I can only give you sort of a general energy. But if you like, if we get a private reading, then and you ask specifically about one person, then we can like figure out that the information about one person. That's how I just work better like that. And then if you want job, we can focus on career. And then the other thing is, like, spirit sometimes wants to tell you something different than what you're asking. Sometimes spirit does, like, interrupts the job reading with some kind of other message. So I try to keep things on track. Doesn't always work. Okay. Oh, the end of April. Well, just, like, right now as we're speaking, you have, like, you're thinking things. You're like, I need to ask her this about this, and I need to ask her that about that. Write it down. And then every time we get together for the lives, then pull out another question, a specific question. so I can get specific answers for you. Okay? Yeah. Okay. But sometimes we do have to do like the general question in order to know what it's kind of like a tree. Like, you know, we have the trunk, but your reading is like the trunk of the tree, but as we're reading we see branches. So then we'll address the branches later, right? Basically that's kind of how this is working, I guess. That's generally how it works with everybody. Like a lot of times, you know, like you feel very complete at the end of your reading when you're with me, but there's some times where it's like a cliffhanger, or, you know, it's like a mini series and you have to come back and find more about this series that's going on in your life. You know, something like that. So, yeah. I mean, when Rainbow, I miss Rainbow, but when she's here, a lot of times she'll be like, she'll say, you know, which financial company am I supposed to go with or whatever. That's very specific, and I can find a method to find specifically a specific answer, and I can wrap it all up, and I will search and search and search until I feel satisfied with an answer. And that's what I how I like to do it. I like to do it like that. I don't like kind of like open-ended, like not feeling complete in the reading, you know, like feeling like I didn't get anywhere, you know. But definitely spiritual messages. So with you, I feel like Spirit's got a lot, like really keeping an eye on you, seeing you doing great work in your meditation and your travels and stuff. And that's going to be something having to do with your what you make money on in the future. There's going to be some kind of positive shift in that way. So be open to those kinds of good changes in your life, darling. All right, Cheryl, are you still there or did you fall asleep? Because uh, hi, Cheryl. Oh, look at me. I lost my country accent, my Texas accent. Divine Goddess did it. It's all her fault. All right, Cheryl. Messages from your guides. Okay. I like that deck, so we're going to see what your guides want you to see. Oh, yeah? All right. What are messages? Let's use this one. This has been very accurate tonight. What does Spirit want to talk to you about? Ooh, that was fast. 18. That looks kind of like a lion. I don't know why I saw a lion. This one is a wisdom guide. Let's look at it. Wisdom Guide is here to help you with taking in new information and teachings. Whether you are taking courses, going back to school, or learning a new skill or craft, you will find, you will find that you are able to process and retain new information more easily. Wisdom Guide also helps you gain new insights and understandings through the intuitive channels, turning your knowledge into wisdom. That's cool. It kind of matches that recent reading that we did where somebody's going to show you a new method of some way of doing something that's gonna be more effective. Let's see what's and that this could represent a coach or it could represent an aide, but it feels like teacher energy or a guide, helper person. Oh, ooh, 19. That's interesting. We got the 18 and the 19. A deeper look. You are opening to a unique perspective. You are now able to see below the surface, to gain a much deeper understanding of what is taking place. This not only applies to your life, but to your understanding of other people as well. You will be able to see the smallest detail and see the energetic pattern of what is occurring. You'll see the consequences, both positive and negative, of your decisions and where they will lead you. This gives you the ability to offer sound counsel to others and to lead your own life in the right direction. That's very interesting. But I love this because isn't it sometimes where we sit there and wonder, like, what did I do? Like, what is he thinking, or what are they thinking, or what's really going on? Especially with truth tellers, like us, or people who shine the light on in the darkness, or shine the light on false things so the truth can come out. This is kind of like a support to that. It's sort of like you're going to be able to figure things out easily and quickly, and it appears to you. It's like it's appearing to you, but you have to look deeper too at the same time. But yeah, okay, let's see. One more. That was pretty. That was kind of almost flipped over, but we're going to take it. Very beautiful. And I don't know if I think this was one of the ones that came out in oh yeah, I think this is the one, the pile you picked had this card in it, right? In the April reading. So, because I think this was pile 2. So this is saying loved ones. So you have, your ancestors, your loved ones, are part of the guides here that help you and help lead you to the right places to find things and your path and decisions and choices you make. They're trying to help you and steer you in the right direction. Your friends and loved ones who have crossed over want you to know that they are with you. They are wrapping their loving energy around you and ask you to feel peace and serenity within your heart and mind about their passing. They are living and enjoying the other side and deep desire for you to feel peaceful within this world. They ask that you surrender any painful emotions, you are holding on to, and allow their loving presence to flow within your heart, bringing forth peace and serenity. Feel their loving energy and joyfully live the gift of life here on earth. Nice. Oh, your aunt just passed away. Hi, Phoenix. All right, let's see. So what else? What other messages? Let's get a Seasons of the Witch and find out kind of like your Easter message. Ooh, got simmer pots. Simmer pot is saying the keywords are 4 elements: alchemy and enchantments. Earth, air, fire, and water await an enchantment steeped with intention. So this is really about, doing intention work and using the 4 elements. I'm doing good. How are you? Are you my Phoenix? There's my Phoenix. Hello, Phoenix. So, a simmer pot or stovetop potpourri is a wonderful way to infuse your cottage with both enchanting natural fragrance and magical intent. You can choose your ingredients based on smell alone, but why stop there? Each herb, flower, spice, or fruit has unique properties that, when combined, become their own little enchantment. Combining botanicals to create a fragrance. You know what I just heard in my head? I know somebody. She has a beautiful little enchantical cottage, is what she calls it. Enchantical. She's a fairy like me. She lives in Houston. She has a shop, and I met her because she had a booth she made soaps and candles and stuff. Amazingly great smelling soaps. I mean, that could be something. I don't know if you're interested in making other things than what you're already making, but that would be something fun to try too. Combining botanicals to create a fragrance is already a powerful form of alchemy, but not only can you infuse intention in the botanicals you use, but you can also evoke a bit of alchemy, since simmer pots utilize all 4 elements. Plants naturally represent earth, and the smell is air, but you can choose how you heat your pots to represent fire and the type of water to submerge your material in. As with alchemy, your situation requires you to utilize the energy of all 4 elements. You need air to approach your situation with logic, water to understand how you feel, earth to be practical and patient, and fire to take action when the time is right. So for you, it's more than just masculine, feminine, like yin yang, when to do it. But for you, it's a 4 energy. It's those 4 elements perfectly combined together is the way you can get the things done, get your decisions made, get your next move on, set your intentions. If when you do things and incorporate all 4 elements, you are doing great. All right, so it's a delicate dance, of many moving parts. It's kind of like a magician using all the tools, like the wand, the sword, the cup, and the pentacle. And this can also mean a group of people that come together in service of the same goal, or combining many different ideas to create one solid plan. And you will find a successful pathway forward by being methodical and choosing parts that complement the whole. Simmer pots are modern-day magical cauldrons. This simmer pot carries the energies of the plant spirits that love and bless and bring enjoy. You may replace ingredients as you desire. So here's your little simmer pot thingy. Cut 3 to 4 yucca roots in half and add them to a pot of boiling water. After 5 minutes, add 1 tablespoon of grated ginger, 1 smashed garlic clove, 3 to 2 yucca leaves, or 3 to 4, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil or oil of your choice, and 1 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. Add a half a cup of honey or maple syrup and simmer for about 1 minute and remove from the heat and allow the mixture to sit for a few hours. And I feel like since you picked this one and pile 2, then maybe this is like a double information. Yeah. And you can simmer it while you clean your house. Open the windows and put on some cheerful music and dance around while you clean, and then just set yourself free and be in the moment. That sounds very nice to me. All right, so now let's get a little bit more specific with tarot to see what else could be coming up for you that Spirit wants to let you know, talk about. Ooh, look at that. The Queen of Acorns. Oh, wow, that's perfect. Acorns is pentacles. So you're being like in your earth element. That's your main element because you're earth. But maybe also like, like the witches of like craft or whatever. Like whenever you see a coven, it's always helpful for the different witches to be of the different elements. That kind of helps a little bit too. But it could be like you're finding a team that each person of the team has a special talent or a ability that like you're practical. Maybe you find somebody who's dreamy, somebody else who's logical, or whatever. You know what I mean? And work together in a group or some kind of teamwork. You have the 2 of leaves, which kind of means you might be in your head a little bit. And similar advice to you as I gave to Laura, I think it was Laura, is that instead of being in your head in a mental way, shift that into the spiritual way. Use your mind and go into you have like similar to Laura, you have a great mind, but you may get stuck in too much of that outside world influencing your thoughts, and Spirit wants you to take control of your thoughts and you create your reality, and you visualize and yeah, set intentions and like do these things where you're like you put yourself in a right frame of mind. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do that already, but do more, I guess. Or try different ways of doing that. All right, and you got all these characters coming out here. So we have is that a knight or a page? Okay, I think it's page. Wait a minute. We already had the page and the page of acorns. All right, we'll look into who that fella is. Yeah, social media breaks, great idea. I'm not big. I barely look at Facebook and Instagram, but every once in a while I'll post something. Like when I post the kitty cats, and then I was on my Facebook looking up something, and I thought I better catch up with all my family and just at least heart some of their posts and let them know I care about them, because I never do. I kind of feel bad about that. All right. So you've got acorns here. Acorns is nice, earthy, happy, but actually acorns represents wands. It's the bells that are the pentacles. So you got wands, which are action. You got action energy coming through. And and you know what? This could actually, I mean, this could represent you, but I suddenly thought of Melanie. Melanie is definitely the Queen of Wands because she is Sagittarius and she's very passionate. Maybe this is saying reach out to Melanie because something, I don't know, but I think she might need you, or I don't know, I'm hearing something about Melanie. And and I'm sure you probably have. I know you have. But I think she has something, she might have something to give you or share with you or something like that. And the leaf, where did the leaves go? Oh. All right. So leaves represents swords. I see this, as sometimes as like being in your head, but it can also represent not being in your head, like a lot of times it's blind, like the person's blindfolded, and so they're really reaching out with their senses and using their intuition. And this deck, it's kind of cute. It's talking um, about showing their worth and engaging in new and exciting enterprises. And this is about courage and searching for balance and adapting your abilities. And this is about being solid and a friendly help. So friendly help coming through for you. And the acorn, this guy, I think knave. And the first signs of spring, maybe he's not the knave. Okay. And he's probably the knight then. No? Is he a king? Oh, and maybe he's the king. No, because the kings have crowns. Okay. Oh, okay, yes. This is what happened. The winter chill can change the ruin of fairies' wings. And it's time, and usually that's a sign that spring is near and it's time to get a new wardrobe and start fresh with things. And also a possible some kind of long journey or some kind of journey or just some kind of new change in your life as far as a new place. It doesn't have to be your home. It could be just like a new routine, something new. And so it's about leaving the winter things behind and moving into the spring of you. Yeah, it's important to enjoy the good new things that are coming your way in this spring, and specifically in April, I think. So the bells are all about inheritance and sharing and stability and this happily ever after energy. So I feel it definitely like money coming through for you, big time, big money. And this could be a helper person bringing in some money, or this could represent you and your change, or a person that's helping you brings about this nice change where you're earning a lot of money. And I don't know if it's necessarily Melanie, but there could be somebody similar to her, somebody who's very creative and has passion and fire energy, or this could represent you, a new way of doing things, or a new thing that you're getting into. to make money, but I feel like you've already got a lot of things going for you that are on the right track. Let's get some charms. So it's interesting. I don't know who had talked about the wheel of the year, but it feels like kind of like the same thing I was telling Laura. It's like this year or this month is going to spring you into the year. Like this is like the official beginning of the year, which in some ways it is because Aries starts the beginning of the calendar, which is at the end of March. Aries begins at the end of March. But April really is the main first month of Aries and the first month of, and spring starts in March, usually the 21st. And so all of this is like the beginning of the year. It's like the wheel, like you may have, maybe March was a little bit wonky with the communications and Mercury retrograde and stuff. But once we get into past that, April 7th, then after that, things start to really like shift and change into a better direction that will like echo through the whole year. Like now it's like the beginning of the year again. That's what I'm getting. All right, and then you have the wine cellar. If it seems like you're gonna be fine because you have things saved up like in a wine cellar, like you have plenty. Oh, you got twin flame coming through. You've got the single fairy, single no longer. So you're going to find a match. When the single fairy comes out, it means it's going to find its match. And you have the sun shining on everything, like really beautiful and making everything happy and positive and full of joy. And you got the bicycle, so it's about perspective. Sometimes things look slow, sometimes things move fast. It's more about the perspective, like a person walking looks slow compared to the bicycle, but the bicycle looks slow compared to a car. So it really just depends on how you look at it, right? You got the treble clef, which is about music in your life, and you've got high nightfall bliss, and you've got the potions. Um, this to me, it just said I'm feeling like maybe you want to try making that simmer pot. Really, like seriously, try it. See what it does, see if it makes any difference. I mean, sounds interesting to me. And since you picked pile 2, I think you said that. Oh my gosh, in the curtain I see a unicorn. That's interesting. Okay. I I know if I showed you, y'all would see it. I think you would see it. You also have the letter R. I feel like you're going to find your divine masculine soulmate maybe this year. Your counterpart, he's right there. He said hello from the future. And there Good. I'm glad you liked it. Sometimes I feel like, am I making any sense? But it felt like really good. It feels things are going to get better and better. I do really feel like a helper energy, very strong, making things get easier for you. And of course, anytime you need more specifics, you know where to find me. But I like this. I think I might try the simmer pot, but I don't have any in the ingredients that they suggested. I might have to like put together a bunch of weird stuff. It does sound like supportive people. It does. This one was about supportive people. This is about looking deeper. This is a supportive person too. And this, oh yeah, this is guides. Like these are passed on support, but these is earth angels, you know. So these are your guides, and this is people you might meet any day now. Any day now. And, you know, continue saying mantras like, or affirmations like, I am constantly surrounded by beautiful, wonderful people who only are here for my, you know, to help me with my best interest and support, you know, like, and, you know, word it because you're an author and you can word things better than, like, word it, you know, to mean what you want to say. But if you say, instead of saying, man, I can't find any help, why does everybody have to be so this way, which is true, right? But it's been the experience you've had. But who cares? That's been it's been your experiences. Instead, keep saying what you really want, you know, whether it's been your experience or not. Say what you want. Say, I live my life now happily, freely, able to do whatever I want to do because I have great support and I can depend on these people because I can trust them and they're amazing people to work with, whatever. You know, just like say things like that out loud and write things like that down so you can really attract that support. And your spirit guides, the past on people, your family members are some of the strongest spirit guides you have, your ancestors, and they really want to help. They really want to help. Like they're gonna like do this kind of like no, that's wait no. So if you feel them, like if you feel a tap on the shoulder, if you feel goosebumps or something, like relax and see where you naturally want to go next when you feel that, because they feel like they're really actually moving you physically around, like guiding you. Not just you know, not just spiritual guides, but like really guiding you. I think too, Cheryl, like you have a lot of medium energy around you. Like I'm like, you know, passed on loved one medium type energy. I've never really delved into that too much myself. My connection is with like right, the ethereal spirit, not like dead people. but um but it had been hinted in a reading that I read for myself in a pick a card or something. No, it wasn't even a pick a card. It was just a reading for Scorpio. It was for Scorpio that I might do more of that. But I feel like you too. You have that. You have that. And so there could be like some energies out there that are trying to talk to you too. Not not so much for your help, but to help you, but kind of like it could be both, a little bit of both. By helping you, you help them, maybe by them helping you, by you opening up and letting them help you, you're helping them. Could be something like that. I feel something like that. I don't know why. But yeah. I'm gonna do one of these. So I'm gonna do a final reading in my Texas accent, and if y'all want to stay around, y'all can watch. But this one is going to be this is a PS, a nightcap, whatever you want to call it. This is a reading for myself. I just want to see what card comes out for me, and then if y'all are curious to see what card comes out for me, then stick around and take a look. The three of you that are left, but Anybody that watches this after the fact, after it loads up, then you can see what card comes out for me. Okay, this is Cherry Enchantress card message. I hope it's a pretty one. Spirit, I want like pinks and purples and aqua blues, please. Those are my favorite colors. Pastels. Can you give me a pastel one? Oh, that's nice. 31. Okay, it looks like an eyeball. 31. Let's see. It looks like the way I draw my eyeballs. Just recently I made an eyeball. I drew an eyeball. I drew my own eyes and I put it in my character in Second Life. My own eyes. Okay, so this says Awakening. This is a powerful card. You are now entering into a complete awakening to your higher self, your intuition, your gifts, your role on the planet, and the divine plan. The opening of your heart center is allowing your inner vision to see more clearly. In turn, this is empowering you on many levels, both energetically and intuitively, to walk your path and do what you have come here to do. Your awakening will subconsciously call out to others to step into their own light as well. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, because that's totally what I want. I want to help others step into their light. I love this. It's pretty. All right, guys. Well, thank you, and thank you, Spirits. Appreciate everything. And I'll see you guys next time we meet. What's today? Tuesday, and tomorrow. Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday already. Tomorrow I have to take my son to, and he's got another job interview, you guys. So everything goes well with that. And I will try to find some time to come up with another topic. I'm trying to think, what topic should I do for this week? I'll think about that. And that'll be out on Thursday. So if you guys have any ideas of like a topic you would like me to read on, to pick a card, please feel free to comment in the comment section when this uploads. And if you have a question and you would like a quick text answer, comment in the comment section and I can give you a free little description of whatever of answer to a question. All right, until next time, faith, trust, and pixie dust.